Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to set up my March bullet journal setup. For the setup, I have decided to go with less saturated colors that's not very flashy. So I went with neutral beige skin and brown color. But before that, I hope you all are doing fine, and if you have not set up your March journal yet, go grab your supplies and plan with me. As for the setup, I have been watching a lot of anime lately, and I decided to make my theme that represents Japan. So for the cover page, I come up with an idea where I put cherry blossoms and a huge Japanese fan. Now the cherry blossoms are not very cherry color because I wanted to go with the neutral color theme. So I came across a lot of pictures where the cherry blossoms are not have found the color yet, so those were like whitish and some skinnish color flowers, so I thought maybe I should go with that. As for the color medium, I am going to use my watercolors, and I'm going to use aqua markers for the details and some other highlighters for the details as well, which I'm going to use later in this video. For the watercolor technique, it's really very simple. I am using wet on dry. In this technique, you actually put the first layer of watercolors and then you put your dry watercolors over it to give details. So it's really very simple. Anyone can do it. If you know me, you have known that I have been using watercolors on my bullet journal a lot, and for the February I have decided to go with the markers. It went really great, but I just come back to my watercolors because that's what suits me. Bullet journal is all about what suits you. It's your place to do whatever you want, and it doesn't concern anybody else. So if you like watercolors, then you should go with that, and if you like highlighters, you should go with that too. It's up to you. You don't have to follow all the influences or whatever they are doing in their life or in their bullet journal. You just need to make sure that your bullet journal represents you, not them. That's the huge thing that I learned from bullet journaling from years. I've been following a lot of influencers, a lot of people that have been created bullet journal, so I can make my bullet journal perfect. But with time, I just realized it's all in waste, because bullet journal is something that represents you, that represents your ideals and your structure, your possessiveness. Everything in bullet journal represents you, not others. So you should make sure that your bullet journal is perfect for you. Is it functional for you? Yes. Is it memorable for you? So many people might be saying, oh, how is that even memorable? How can you make bullet journal memorable? Well, for me, I like to go over my old bullet journal setups, so it just have some nostalgic touch, so it just became memorable for me. Every theme I do has some memories in it. Like this one is for I am drawing this one because I like to watch anime, and it represents my perspective of watching anime. I hope you get the point. Anyways, back to journaling. Actually, I have been sick from days, so my audio might be a little edgy. I hope you guys don't mind that. And the cover page is ready. For the next page is going to be my March goals. I just decided to put this spread, the goal spread actually, from this year. From last year, I have not put any goals page. So this year I decided to make a goals page because every month I have a few more goals that I want to achieve. As for the goals page, I have used the similar boxes and some tiny little images of some papers and some paintbrush, the Japanese paintbrush, all that to represent the Japanese culture. And for the font, I have used through the first letter with my aqua markers, and the rest of ones are written with black brush pens. Now flipping over is going to be my monthly ad glance, month ad glance. So for this setup, for this page, I have decided to put a huge fan again, and this one is kind of not very detailed much because I've been feeling a lot of sick, as I have told you. So I just decided to make this spread a little bit minimal with the watercolors and all. So with that, I drew a huge fan and some flowers and some circular doodles here and there. I am kind of liking how this setup is turning out to be a little minimal and so beautiful. Now flipping over is going to be my mood tracker and habit tracker. As for the mood tracker, I again drew a huge fan with flowers and it, and how I'm going to use it might be a little bit of concern. So for this one, I just colored the flowers because I don't think so I will be recording my moods in that. Instead, I actually thought that maybe I should color all the fan strips with my mood strips, the mood colors. But the fan strips are not that much to record my moods for the month. So I've been thinking that maybe I should actually add section in between the strips to record my moods. As for the habit tracker, I didn't really have very much habits to follow. I just have 4 that are literally some workout and some of my studies and some bullet journal and all. Implement the whole setup, I actually add a lot of layers of doodles, like the one that goes with lines, and I just like how this whole spread has turned out to be. Now next is going to be a weekly spread. The weekly spread is very simple. I just drew the cherry blossoms that are not very cherry again on the top, and I actually drew 6 columns, vertical columns, where I can write my weekly stuff at, and I am using my skin milk liner to draw and color this whole setup. I just love how all these setups have been so beautiful and so minimal. Now let's get over it and let's have a quick flip through of this setup. I hope you guys enjoy the video. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.